If you all know SpaceX and Elon Musk, you must agree that they know how to stay in the limelight. But this time, it is in the news for all the right reasons. Any clue why SpaceX is part of the headline? Recently, a SpaceX spacecraft came way too close to colliding with an unknown object that is unbelievably huge. Quite scary, right? In this video, we are going to unveil the hidden truth behind it. Without further delay, let's begin. Elon Musk's SpaceX has been the talk of the town since it started. The thing is, why shouldn't they? Everything is unique about SpaceX. In 2008, they were the first privately funded organization to launch a payload into Earth orbit, and the company has continued to impress. The Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy, as well as the Dragon spacecraft to transport people into orbit, are the company's most popular products. This is simply not it. The company's primary focus is Starship, a privately funded and reusable super heavy lift launching system. It will be used for interplanetary and orbital space flights. SpaceX is not limited to spacecraft and rockets. To offer commercial internet access, SpaceX is creating a satellite internet constellation called Starlink. When the Starlink constellation was launched in January 2020, it became the largest satellite constellation ever. As of December 2022, it had more than 3,300 tiny satellites in orbit. This is a massive number. Starlink offers reasonably priced service in more urban locations and satellite internet connectivity to underserved regions worldwide. SpaceX has partnered with the U.S. government to launch spy satellites for the U.S. Pentagon, and it's also assisting NASA in developing the Artemis III. Well, one need not be Musk rocket scientist to understand that the company needs to conduct numerous rocket launches into space to succeed in the space business. Elon Musk's SpaceX has been doing just that. However, many space enthusiasts closely follow the coverage of these events since different SpaceX ships have encountered mysterious objects that some believe could be alien life. Elon Musk, chairman and CEO of SpaceX, has just revealed that SpaceX keeps detecting something massive, but he is not sure what it actually is. During their massive mission, they observed how frequently they are detected. What can they really be? Just space debris, an alien spacecraft, or UFOs? Despite the fact that the majority of the launches have been successful, SpaceX engineers and astronauts have noticed that a large object frequently emerges in space whenever they launch from California's Vandenberg Space Center. This strange object has raised more concerns than it has been able to answer. Kelly Humphreys is one of the first few to confirm the presence of that object. Do you know how Kelly Humphreys confirmed that? Has any particular incident happened? What is the story behind it? Keep watching to find out. 4 astronauts were successfully placed in orbit by SpaceX and NASA aboard a Crew Dragon spaceship. The launch went off without a hitch, but the 4-person crew was scared when they traveled to the International Space Station after learning they might collide with an unidentified object. NASA spokesman Kelly Humphreys told Futurism that the U.S. Space Command had informed the NASA SpaceX team of the potential conjunction. The classification of the entity under tracking is unknown. Humphreys remarked that there was no time to make an avoidance move to move out of the way of the object. SpaceX suggested that, in the event of a collision, the astronauts on board be asked to put on their pressurized suits to enhance their safety. Many were left wondering what would happen if the object struck the spacecraft. Well, it is better not to imagine this. In order to be extra cautious, the SpaceX team decided to have the crew put on their pressure suits when the likelihood of the conjunction occurred so close to the closest approach time. There wasn't time to compute and execute a debris avoidance maneuver with certainty, Humphreys said. Approximately 7 hours after the spacecraft launch, at around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, the Pentagon informed NASA of the potential collision, according to U.S. Space Command spokesman Aaron Dick. The 18th Space Control Squadron swiftly determined there was no conjunction threat. Everyone on board was secure, and the spacecraft was not in danger after more examination, according to Dick. In retrospect, according to Humphreys, the object was 45 kilometers from the spacecraft at its closest approach, which isn't particularly close, but is nonetheless concerning. There was no genuine threat to the astronauts or the spaceship, Humphreys continued. There are still many open issues. How much space junk did it contain? What was it then? Footage collected by SpaceX cameras repeatedly shows the presence of some odd object every time the satellite is released from the rocket's second stage. This is so strange, isn't it? You must be thinking about what it looks like. The footage shows that the item resembles a bright, cigar-shaped star. Many experts have concluded that it could be just space debris that was formed during the vehicle's separation phase. But there is a twist in the whole plot. The Australian Space Agency confirmed that they had discovered some space debris belonging to SpaceX in the Snowy Mountains range of the northern part of New South Wales in August 2022. Does it mean that Elon Musk is in trouble? SpaceX's engineers and technical experts visited the farms where two farmers found tide farms. Brad Tucker and an astrophysicist from the Australian National University found that timing and location of the debris coincided with a SpaceX spacecraft that re-entered the Earth's atmosphere at 7 a.m. on July 9th. 20 months after its November 2020 launch, the Australian Space Agency concluded that the debris belonged to SpaceX. Through his tweet, Bard also confirmed that he was preoccupied with ensuring that the debris from the SpaceX crew's trunk capsule landed in a few paddocks. According to some astronomers, the object might be an alien spaceship on a mission to observe our solar system. It is hard to imagine that there are some creations just like us who love to learn about the new universe and try things just like us. Elon Musk himself has attested to the validity of this concept. Yes, you heard it right. Elon Musk has stated that the alien civilization is likely to be more advanced than us. According to data from the James Webb Space Telescope, there is a high probability that exoplanets like Proxima Centauri b and Kepler's 1649c are likely to contain life. Many governments are interested in finding an answer to this question. The United States, Russia, China, Canada, and India are some of the countries actively engaged in space research and exploration. So, is it space debris only, or more than this? Could an alien spaceship be a possibility? Will we ever be able to find the answer to this question? Do share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time!